So, boy, what do you wish me to be? I can be anything and everything. A hippopotamus, a swarm of bees, a giant pair of bloomers. That's knickers. As it spoke, its shape shifted into each of those things. Just think of something beginning with S. A sailing ship, a sphinx, a sausage as tall as a tree, a steamroller. The boy looked on in wonder as it changed with dizzying speed. A symphony! With that, there was the sound of a huge drum being struck. See, that picture is of it being a sphinx. That's a statue in Egypt, a great big statue, the sphinx. The slime shattered in what seemed like 100 tiny globules. They flew past Ned, and he realized these weren't just globules, they were music notes. As the sound of a symphony echoed around the bathroom, these musical notes danced through the air like butterflies. The boy watched in awe as they swooped and twirled in time to the music. Wow, he stammered. Look, there's all the musical notes of slime, hey? Then, just as soon as the symphony ended, the globules all merged back together. This time they didn't go into being slime's blobular self. Oh no. The globules merged back into the shape of a whale. The whale was so humongous it filled up the entire bathroom. It floated in the air, swishing its tail. Swish, swash, swash. Am I back to normal? It asked. Something feels fishy. No, you're not back to normal, exclaimed Ned, unless it's normal for you to be a great big ginormous whale. The whale of slime looked down and then fell through the air. Splat! It landed like a drop jelly on the bathroom floor. Silence. Look, there's the whale. Ned stared at it. Whatever this thing was, it looked to be no more. It was an X thing, lying motionless. Next to the wheels of the boy's wheelchair was nothing more than a puddle of gloop. Slime! Called out Ned. He couldn't think what else to call it, and slime seemed really appropriate. Are you all right? After a moment, the slime poured itself back together into the shape of a blob. That's better, it said. I felt all over the place. Thank goodness, exclaimed Ned. Is Slime my name then? It asked. I can't think of a better one. Roger, Archibald, Brenda, offered Slime. I do feel like a Brenda. Mused the boy. I think you look more like a slime. Slime it is then, said Slime. It gave the boy a funny look, as much as a blob of slime. Slime can give anyone a funny look. So, did you create me? Well, hesitated Ned. I guess I did. Father! Exclaimed Slime. No. Mother! No. What then? I guess we are, well, Ned didn't dare say it at first, but something in his heart told him he should. I guess we're friends. Friends, repeated Slime. Friends. I like that. Yes, we are friends. The boy smiled and leaned over to hug his new friend, but all he got was a face full of slime. You didn't tell me your name, remarked Slime. Ned, replied Ned. See, look, he's hugging the slime. Oh, that's nice, eh? Well, maybe not nice really to hug slime, but anyway. I have a friend called Slime, exclaimed Slime. And Slime? Yes, Ned. I want you to help me play a trick. Goody, goody, snorted Slime, rubbing his slimy hands together in glee. On someone who's played 1,000,000 tricks on me. Just then, there was a pounding on the door. Boom, boom, boom. What on earth is going on there? A voice demanded. It was, of course, Jemima. Come out right now, Ned, or I will bolt this door down." "Is that them, perchance?" inquired Slime. "Now, how did you guess?" said the boy with a cheeky smile. Chapter 8. A particularly noisy poo. "I said, what on earth are you doing in there?" came another shout from the other side of the bathroom door. "Nothing," lied Ned. "Nothing?" bawled Jemima. "I just heard a volcano, then a load of music, and finally some kind of giant fish." Slime looked as if he were about to say something, maybe to correct the girl that technically a whale was not a fish, but actually a mammal. However, look, there she is. She's on one side of the door with her boots on, and he's on the other side of the door with Slime. Ned turned to his friend and put his fingers up to his lips in an internationally recognised signal for silence. You know what that is, don't you? Amazingly, for something made of slime, Slime understood. "I was just doing a particularly noisy poo," spluttered Ned through the bathroom door. "Noisy!" she exclaimed. "More like thunderous. Now open this door right now or I will boot it down." Bish, bash, bosh. That was the sound of her steel-capped boots kicking down the door. "Open it," said Slime. "What?" exclaimed Ned. "Let's play that trick on her." "Now?" asked the boy. Bish, bash, bosh. The boots keep kicking. "Goody, goody," exclaimed Slime. Bish, bash, bosh. Splinters of wood exploded into the bathroom. "What should I be?" asked Slime. "A giant boot, perhaps. Boot her right back." "Excellent," replied Slime as it translimed into a giant boot. Bish, bash, bosh. The bathroom door smashed off its hinges, taking some of the wall with it. The door smashed on the floor. Thud! And dust exploded into the bathroom. At once, nobody could see a thing. "Ned!" bellowed Jemima. "Where are you?" Ned kept silent as the giant slimy boot, or sloot, appeared out of the dust cloud. Oopsie, where is it? Wrong page. Slimy boot, hey, there it is. "What the?" asked Jemima. The girl tried to boot the boot, but her foot got stuck in the slime. "Ah!" Ned couldn't help but chuckle. "Ned!" screamed Jemima. "I will boot you up the bottom for this." "No, no, no," replied the sloot. "I will boot you up the bottom." With that, Slime let go of the girl's boot. As Jemima tumbled to the floor, she swung her other boot up in the air and landed on her hands and knees. "Goodbye for now," said the sloot. It swung back and then, boof! The girl was given a blob-tastic boot in the bottom. "Ah!" she yelled as she bounced down the corridor. Swish! Before landing on the sofa in the living room. Twang! Instantly, Jemima leapt from the sofa and began stomping down the corridor. Stomp, stomp, stomp. "Wait till I get my hands on you, Ned. I'll boot you from here to the next island." "We need to get out of here, Slime," exclaimed Ned, "and fast." "But how?" asked Slime, now being back to a blob. See, that's her ending up on the couch because she got booted down there, didn't she? Ned looked up at the tiny bathroom window just above the toilet. It was not much bigger than a cat flap. "That's the only way out of here," he said, pointing. "But I'm never going to get my wheelchair through there." "You won't need it today. Let me be your wings." "Wings?" The boy was flabbergasted. Slime translimed into a pair of wings. They stuck themselves onto Ned's shoulders and began to flap. Flap, flap, flap. The boy felt himself being lifted out of his wheelchair and floated through the air. Wow, he exclaimed. The wings wouldn't fit through the window, so holding the boy, Slime trans-slimed into a slide. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Just before Jemima reached the bathroom, Ned whooshed down the slide and out of the window. Whee! So that's him coming out of his wheelchair with wings on his back, and then that's him whooshing down the slide. No! Screamed Jemima. But the boy was free. Chapter 9. Slime Ball. Ned slid down the slide of slime at great speed. Whoosh! His family's cottage stood on the edge of a cliff overlooking the sea. If the boy didn't stop sliding, he was going to be hurled off the edge to meet his end and the rugged rocks below. Ned saw the bottom of the slide approaching fast and screamed, "Ah!" He shut his eyes tight. He couldn't bear to watch what was about to happen, but in the blink of an eye, the slide of slime became longer and longer and longer, and then it arched and twisted, and the boy found himself doing a loop-the-loop on his bottom. So see that? That's interesting, isn't it? The loop-the-loop. Ah, he screamed again, but this time in pleasure. He had never had so much fun. The slide of slime arced away from the cliff edge and onto some fields near the cottage. It kept getting fatter and fatter until it wasn't a slide anymore. Oh no, it had turned into a slime rink. A slime rink is a lot like an ice rink, but instead of ice, you guessed it, it's slime. A slink. The whole field was now covered with slime. Ned shot across on it on his bottom. Whoosh! Whee! He exclaimed. Finally, he came to a halt. Then, at a dizzying speed, slime trans-slimed again. The edges of the slime rink curled up and it closed in on itself. Now slime had come together to form a giant ball, a slime ball. It rolled along the field, trundle, trundle, with little Ned inside it, and then the slime ball began to bounce. See that? Yes. It bounced and bounced and bounced. It bounced over a sheep. Donk! It bounced over a hedge. Rustle. Donk! Now it was bouncing along the lane. Up ahead, Ned could hear a tractor approaching. Chug, chug, chug. The sound of the mighty vehicle was getting louder and louder. Chug, chug, chug. The tractor was heading straight for them. Chug, chug, chug. Look out! Screamed Ned, not sure where Slime's eyes might be at this precise moment, it being a giant bouncing ball and all that. Donk! Ned could feel the slime ball bouncing high up in the air. Whoosh! He heard the tractor pass underneath. Chug, chug, chug. Just as Ned felt a wave of relief that he hadn't been run over by a tractor, he felt a wave of panic. Panic because the slime ball he was in was now high in the sky, so high that it hit a flock of seagulls. Squawk, squawk, squawk. One of the seagulls pecked at the slime ball. So there's him going higher and higher above the tractor. And then there's the birds that they're hitting. Peck! It burst. Pop! Instantly, Ned began tumbling through the air. Help! He cried. But Slime acted fast. It whizzed down ahead of him and trans-slimed into a trampoline. A Slimeline. Ned hit the Slimeline at speed and bounced high up in the air. Boing! And again, boing! A smile spread across the boy's face. He was alive. And what's more, He was bound.